What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Mr. Crypt? And Joe Crypto, what's going on? The problem with Toshi, yeah, that has me going right now. I woke up to a red day with news about China retaliating, and I saw, wow, this thing dumped like 60% yesterday, but it looks like it's making a comeback, right? But everything was red, and I saw a really big red candle going down, down, down. So these are daily candles, but right now it's a wick because apparently this is going up for the day because Jerome Powell started talking about how there's, risks to employment to appear to have risen and blah, blah, blah. So that means, yeah, interest rates. That means it's a little bit more certain that we're going to be getting some interest rate cuts, rate cuts. And my browser is frozen. Okay. Yeah. But I guess the gist of it is, like, I don't really want to talk about all this craziness that keeps going on. This was me today.
Oh shit, here we go again.
It's like, here we go again when I saw these red candles. But I made a few buys. I put in a few buys and I was like, okay, it's another day with some more red candles and getting some more good deals, so why not? But I'm ready for some real God candles, I'm telling you. I don't know if we're a few weeks away from that, but we'll see what happens. But I was going in with I was looking at all these other tokens that have been pumping, regardless of all the dumps that we've seen in recent weeks. Obviously Disco is one of them that's been doing pretty good. So yeah, this has been like really, really bullish. This is doing pretty good. Potenza is another one, right? I already closed the tab with the with crypto bubbles, but Potenza has been really performing. Like Potenza and Origin Trail, I had sold it like just before 50% of my bag each, and just before the crash on Friday, and then I bought back in really low, and my bags are like significantly up right now when it comes to like Potenza and Origin Trail. Yeah, I mean, I got in. What was it? It was somewhere to something like under $300 for Potenza when I bought back in. So that was pretty cool. Other ones that have been pumping. I want to get to the base tokens really soon, but what's wrong with Toshi? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Man, there's nothing wrong with Toshi, man. Oh, yeah. Lorenzo Protocol has been a play of mine. It looks like it's not doing too good today, so it's not taking the dumps today pretty good. But yesterday we hit a new all-time high, which was pretty cool. So Lorenzo Protocol is one of those ones that I had traded and bought way back when I bought MYX. And I was doing a bunch of swing trading since then. And it looks like, so this is the all-time chart. And it looks like it's turning out to be a pretty damn good play. It's becoming pretty bullish. Now, I've only done like a 5x on it from when I bought in, like way back here. Obviously, we did the 550x on MYX, and I'm waiting for this one to do something similar at least. So it's at a 59. So maybe it's like a 5 or 6x so far, as at this point. But yeah, that was going strong. It was nice to see an all-time high alert for that. So take a look at it if anybody wants to look at get into some good plays. Got 10 centralized exchanges, and yeah, it's one of those ones. It's like this did a 5x and MYX did a 550x, and so you never know what's going to happen. I already know. Still holding over Brett. Yeah. Still, that's some really good news with Toshi. Flip Brett. I believe you're right. Altcoin season will be delayed 2026, maybe 2027. Yeah. Well, I mean, we could get an altcoin season in the next couple of months, but it could just not be the top of the cycle that we're waiting for, right? Because we had an alt season last year and during the Trump pump that was considered alt season. Alts outperforming Bitcoin. That's just what it is. But the real top, the real crypto top here, it's going to be like way down the road. And we don't know what's going to happen, right? I think somebody yesterday, I think it was Joe, in the end of my live stream, somebody said that we might see the real pumps after the government shutdown is ended. And I was thinking about, I guess I was just signing out. I didn't have a chance to respond to that, but I was thinking about that. And I was like, he's like, yes and no. Now, the problem here was we're not getting a lot of the economic reports that we normally would because of the government shutdown. And then, what if the reports surprise everybody in the opposite direction? Like, what if there's less unemployment and there's less initial claims and less continuing claims and more jobs becoming available? Then, okay, the labor market, the job market, everything is becoming stronger. Then it's like everything will just crash down right all over again. It will be like, oh my God. And it's like no interest rates are going to be cut. So I doubt it, but it is a possibility. I just don't think that I don't know. If the government shutdown ends and we get a whole bunch of economic reports that are like really, really bad for the jobs market, then we're going to be flying. Absolutely flying. Yeah, well, but we'll see. We'll see. Another one. Get into the base tokens like I wanted to. That's why I just wanted to talk about memes. I don't want to talk about all this craziness that keeps going on with the markets. Like, oh my God. I want to talk about some meme coins and Bomit. Bomit is another one that's been performing pretty damn good. For those of you who don't know about Bomit, I think it's like the concept, the narrative, I think is pretty cool. Now, Comet on Caspa was, this just dog, but the whole narrative behind Bomit is that he was experimented on like in Area 51, and he turned into this like I don't know, like a deranged dog, and he's like out for revenge and all this stuff like that. It looks absolutely wild, totally wicked. But yeah, and it's one hell of a good performer over the last the last 7 days, obviously based on this chart, right? Before and after the flash crash that happened on Friday. It's just like completely absorbed, went down and went back up, and it's just like it is flying. So I'm starting to take some consideration into Bomit. As you know, I'm big on broke, and I think this is like the next best one after broke as well. Looks like not many centralized exchanges yet, but I reached out to the devs. I was like, initially when it was about to launch, I thought it was totally awesome. I was like, because if you know me, I make some of those really advanced, hyper edited videos that they take forever to make, and they're totally cool and stuff. And I just done one of those about broke, and like I think it would just be so cool to make one of those really epic videos about Bomit. But we'll see. It takes a lot of time. I don't know if I have the time like right now, but yeah, this is hold on, let's play this. Okay. So this is Comet. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to make one of those videos about Bomit. It would be so fun. But we'll see. Definitely a good play. I mean, Look at the market cap. It's not even a 1 million market cap. So it does have its potential. When things start flying, when the market starts to, when the bulls start to run, then we, this could have enormous potential, like easy 100x, right? But you never know how much. It could be even a lot more than that, but we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, Toshi, that's right. Toshi, yeah. I've been talking about Toshi a lot recently. And it's been the focus of me trying to tell everybody to stick with it when it comes to like Caspa and also Miggles. I think I mentioned Miggles yesterday, but a lot of people are hitting that psychological bottom, both with Caspa and with Miggles, and expecting it to perform. And I'm like, look at Toshi. Look what happened with Toshi. Toshi last year was reaching a psychological bottom. People were like, oh, this is not performing. I remember right around here, it was supposed to have pumped to the moon along with the Trump pump and every other coin that pumped in November when Trump was elected. And it didn't really do much. Definitely didn't take out its all-time high. And then now, man, everybody loves Toshi. That's what it looks like right now. This upward trend. And as far as I'm concerned, and not financial advice, of course, man, remember, you know me, I'll punch you in the balls if you think it's financial advice. And, but yeah, I think we're going to see like I think we're going to see like a non-stop upward trend. It's like Toshi is just, again, like just like Bomit and a couple of those others are just ignoring all the dumps that we've had recently. Aura on base. Aura on base. Which one is that? I think I've played that. What is Aura? Is that a Turo? A Tura. Yeah, this is a play that I've played. This is they seem to be like relatively flat. Yeah, but it's not a meme coin. This is a DEX, right? A Tura. Yeah, this is a play, yeah. Yeah, this is a play in my community. We played it like it's like I think I saw that initial pump and we played it like back in here. And it's just maintaining support. So we'll see what happens eventually. I mean, when things start picking up again, if the narrative for DEXs pick up again, yeah, this is going to fly. And a couple others. We're playing a couple other DEXs in my community, so yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, Toshi, gotta love Toshi. I love everything about Toshi. For those of you who have not gotten into it already, right? The artwork, the narrative, like it is the face of base. I think they even say that on the site here. Are they a face of base, right? It is Brian Armstrong's cat. And it has just recently flipped Brett, right? Hold on, let's look up Brett. What's the market cap for Brett right now? This is something that we have been so desiring for like a very, very long time. Like when Darth Sidious faced Master Yoda, he's like, I have waited a long time for this moment. 323 million market cap, and Toshi. Let me close that Bomit. Did I close out the did I close out Dex Trainer for Toshi? Oh. Oh, they're like neck and neck. So this goes to daily candles. Yeah, Toshi's like trading sideways today and the last few days. So we got a 327 million market cap for Toshi. And we got Brett. What's Brett doing like right now? Brett is dumping too. So if that's the case, just earlier today, or at least yesterday in this 24-hour period, Brett had overtaken Toshi again, but now Brett is back down. So we're at 323 versus 327. So yeah, they're at each other's necks. What happened to Bomo on base? Is Bomo dumping? Yeah. Bomo is one of those where the team came from the Casper network and they made a base token, right? Which is all good teams, I think, but I think yeah, it's just been dumping. So last 7 days, oh god, yeah. I mean, I think it could recover. I mean, they got quite a few centralized exchanges, and what we need is real pumps in the market. We need total crypto market cap to pump. We need those ETFs to come in and pump a lot of the Dino tokens, and to produce that hype with those those top 10, top 20 alts. And then we need retail to come in once they start hearing about it. So I don't know. For now, yeah. But which is a nice surprise because Bomit is really pumping hard. Jerry. Yeah, but I'm talking about base tokens. Jerry's on ETH. But not to downplay Jerry, but yeah. Yeah, let's see what Jerry's doing for the hell of it. Let's search for JYAI. JYAI. Is Jerry dumping? Yeah. For the day. Yeah, I was like, that's why I pulled up that graphic. That video. Oh shit. Here we go again. But yeah, but Toshi's got it going on in every single way. Like Toshi and Jerry the Turtle, right? Like I think some of the best projects out there. So many centralized exchanges. We, let me share that. I like to share that with my community. Those. Here, let's see. So we can see when the project is getting centralized exchanges. So here we go. So yeah. Toshi's just been killing it when it comes to centralized exchanges. This is, like I said, this is stuff from my community, so we know whenever one of our projects is getting listed on centralized exchanges. So it's pretty damn handy. It's pretty cool. Like when it comes to Miggles, that's how we know they're not really doing much recently when it comes to Miggles. The last time Miggles was listed on an exchange was here back in May on Gate, but hasn't been listed on a centralized exchange in months. So I don't know what they're doing. They still got content going on. They're still active, so the project isn't dead. There's no centralized exchanges. In contrast, we know everybody's whining about Casper, but Casper is indeed getting centralized exchanges, right? So you can see all these. 2 in September, 1 in August, 1 in July. They skipped over June, but looks like they got a whole bunch of them in May. Oh yeah, comes in handy. Click the link in the description below if you want to get in on some of the tech that we got in my community, right? What else? Bomit looking healthy, no huge pump yet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a huge pump with Bomit. Yeah, totally. Broke is making me broke. I think it recovers. So yeah, I think so. The team, they're not giving up. And what we really need is what we really need are those pumps to come in. We need those God candles. Broke just went down again to 612K. Yeah. A lot of these projects that came from the KRC20s, like Broke, Bomo, Kurt, Bomit, of course. What else? Bachi. Like I just been like swing trading them, just like continuously swing trading them for months, so I can just build my bag. And when they finally pump, even if it only pumps like a 10x, you know, at least I swing traded and I kept on building the size of my bag for months, so that 10x is going to be worth a lot more. But I think it can go more than a 10x, right? I mean, the Broke's all-time high is like 8 million, right? I would imagine it's going to beat his all-time high and then some. But you know, like I keep saying, we don't know what's going to happen over the next few months. How big and how strong is this run-up going to be? We don't know. We'll only keep our fingers crossed and find out soon enough. It's only like a few weeks away, I think. Well, it's like, was it less than 2 weeks before those XRP ETFs start hitting the market, right? Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Toshi. One thing, Toshi Mart. You know, this is weird. Does Toshi Mart not work when I'm in a live stream? Hold on, let me pop open an Edge browser. Oh, gotta fly here. Jesus Christ. Even he likes Toshi. Well, yeah, Toshi Mart is working for me in Edge. What is this? Toshi, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Well, Toshi Mart is a launchpad on base, and yeah, it's one of the. I guess I don't know about size of launchpads, because there's a few launchpads that were trading in my community, and they're at a very low market cap, and I would imagine that Toshi was probably bigger just because of its reach. So you know, like a pump fund, but a base and so on. And yeah, Toshi's got it going on. And the problem with Toshi, I don't know what's the problem with Toshi. The biggest problem with Toshi is like, geez, the biggest problem with Toshi is that they just didn't tell me about, you know, what they were going to be doing. They should have reached out to me so I could have bought more. No, there's no problem with Toshi, man. Yeah, no problem with Toshi. That's just clickbait. That's just my thumbnail. But where's the link in the Discord for trading? For trading? Are you talking about swing trading? Is that what you're referring to? Swing trading? Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen the instructions on that, yeah, you just go to cryptorich.vip/members. Yeah, I can send the link afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, and you log in and use your WAP to authenticate. Yeah. Yeah, I after the stream I'll send you some links. I got some videos of me demoing how to use it and so on. But yeah, you log into the website. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that Craig points out. Yeah, we got swing trading software. So you know, if you want to join on a community that has a whole bunch of tech, doesn't have just like a bunch of chat rooms, you know, like some of these other communities, we got tons and tons of stuff in there. And we have software that help us find coins and get in at a really, really low market cap. So yeah. And the goal of my community is to buy one of these things. So all of us can be chilling in something like this. That is the absolute goal, right? I set out about 2 years ago to make a whole bunch of software to help us trade and help us make more money, getting on trades like an extremely low market cap. And for the most part, I think that, you know, I mean, geez, yeah, we're getting it so, sometimes we're getting the market cap so low that even if they dump, even in recent times, if they dump it, you know, we're still above water. I mean, yeah, in the last couple of weeks, we've gotten some new plays and then they dump right afterwards. So yeah, so we're down like 20, 30 or 50% or so on some of them. But on others, like you see, like that we've been playing, we're up. We've been hitting all-time highs, like even yesterday. And do we have any all-time highs that we hit today? Hold on, let me check. We have an all-time high channel, all-time high alerts channel. Yeah, we hit there's a DGen play, Agentify, right? And we hit a couple. Yeah, let me show you guys. You want to get in on the best community ever. There's like non-stop plays that we get. And when we see those pumps, man, we're going to be completely overwhelmed with all the all-time high alerts. Yeah, so we played this, what, 4X, just a couple of days back. And so this is free alpha for you guys. So if these pumps like, if these pump like another 100X, then I click that like button and click that subscribe button, you know, for those of you who are not in the community. But if it pumps 100X from point of me exposing this publicly, that means that if you're in my community, that means you get to, you know, you get to enjoy a 400X because it already did a 4X. What else we got? This is another one in an all-time high alert. Just, I mean, look at this thing pumping like to the moon. Jesus Christ. Yeah. On a red day like today, and it's still pumping. So we're getting in on a whole bunch of these coins like really early. It's got a few centralized exchanges already. Can you imagine finding coins when they get to like $1 billion market cap or even 100 million market cap, and we get in at like a 1 million market cap or 5 million or sometimes sooner, right? Like with MYX, we got in at 6 million, and within 4 months it pumped to over 3 billion, 550X. So yeah. D-back, DBCN, yeah. All right. How's that doing today? Is it ignoring the dumps or is it dumping? How's that doing? Oh, it's doing good. It's doing okay. Had a little dump and now it's recovering. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, another good one for the long term. Right? We'll see. Maybe 5X, maybe 10X. Maybe we'll see. And what else we got going on? Anyways, guys, that's it for now. I just wanted to chill and talk about meme coins. I don't want to talk about anything that's depressing and all these all this tariff madness is going on. I wanted to dream with you guys about a yacht. But yeah, click the link in that description below if you want to get in on all that action. Non-stop software that we develop to help us trade and make more money and find new coins and help us to know when we should sell, all-time high alerts, and all that other jazz, man. So I will talk to you guys later.